Hello! Holy smokes! Nordstrom stock is taking off! The stock is going through the roof, and here today I am going to bring you the sparks that have set off these huge flames this week, and I will give you two coming catalysts that could send the stock rocketing past $20 before the end of the year. Stay to the end where I will reveal my position as promised in my previous video on Nordstrom. Stick around, you're going to like what I have for you. Is it always so simple? In case you don't know, I am the simple trader. I am not a financial advisor, but guess what? This year, my freedom portfolio is going through the roof. I've been investing in some serious growth stocks based on a ton of research I do, and I just want to get this information out there and hopefully help everyday investors like you make higher probability winning moves going forward. All I simply ask for in return is you just consider to smash that subscribe button and give me a thumbs up if you found this content useful. Here today we are talking Nordstrom. First, let's take a look at the price action. In my last video I analysed the price action and concluded that the price only really had one direction to go, and that was up. If you want an in-depth bullish analysis on Nordstrom, please check out my previous video and the link will be in the description down below. The price action from Monday has simply been immense. On Monday, Nordstrom simply gapped up huge, a sickening 25.8% rise to the upside. On Tuesday, another 9.7% move to the upside followed. It may seem a ridiculous parabolic move and overreaction in the markets for anyone who has not done the research, but for me, this is all as expected and is playing out just as I predicted in my previous video back in mid-October. So, what is the one spark that has sent Nordstrom back to $17? The highly respected expert in the field, Dana Telsey, CEO and Chief Research Officer at the Telsey Advisory Group, on Monday released their upgrade on Nordstrom stock. They upgraded Nordstrom to Outperform and increased the target price to $17. This sparked a massive feeding frenzy on the stock, which saw it go up a crazy 25.8%. Simply put, the analysts based this on leading indicators, which include a strong balance sheet, their off-price channel that is growing rapidly, and a scaling market that integrates physical and digital assets. This all points to an extremely strong offense where they expect Nordstrom to gain a profitable market share in the near future. It seems Wall Street is finally waking up to Nordstrom now. Have you missed the boat on this low risk, high reward stock? Let me repeat that. Low risk, high reward stock. Why low risk? Well, the stock has been beaten down so much that in all honesty, it cannot be beaten down anymore. It cannot go back to the $11 mark. I mean, if you factor in this is a regular dividend paying stock, and once dividends do return, it will just amplify the stock even more. But why high reward? Well, before COVID-19, Nordstrom was trading for around $40 a share with a historical high of $80. If we assume everything resumes normality, and with some of Nordstrom competitors out of the picture, struggling and due to bankruptcy, I see Nordstrom regaining $40 with some ease. Even at today's price of $17, that represents a potential upside of 135%. Now for the two coming catalysts that I believe will send the stock crushing over the $20 mark. Third quarter earning results are expected to be released on Tuesday, 24th of November. With around a week to go, this is the one catalyst, the one that could send Nordstrom stocks through the roof. If we look at the first quarter earnings, we see a huge downside of 84% compared to the consensus earnings per share forecast. Clearly, this was down to the virus and lockdowns. In quarter two, we saw a downside reduction to 10% below consensus forecast, which suggested Nordstrom had turned their business around big time. Now, if quarter 3 actually meets the consensus forecast or even betters the quarter 2 negative 10%, then the stock will surge. However, If Nordstrom actually beats the consensus forecast for quarter 3, then oh me oh my, we could be looking at a stock price explosion. The short squeeze. In my previous video back in mid-October, I talked about the possibility of a massive short squeeze on the cards. As of October, the percentage short has increased another 1.8%, up to an obscene 44.5%. This is getting a little crazy, and so if the earnings call is positive, the short squeeze will add to a buying frenzy of the stock as short sellers look to cover their positions. What does that mean for the stock price? I think you can probably guess. So as promised, my position on Nordstrom is 450 shares at an average cost basis of $12.57. I am up big, and it works out at the time of recording to be around 41% profit on paper. As I said in my previous video, my price target is $30, which would mean a massive 140% return on my investments to date. And honestly, the run up to the earnings call is getting very exciting. I'll be putting together an update video once the earnings are released, and I believe the stock price will be very volatile up to and straight after the results. Let's sit tight and see what comes. Please leave me a comment down below with what you think is going to happen to Nordstrom stock in the run up to next week, and let me know if you hold any position and what your thoughts are going forward. Whether you see this as a short-term swing or a long-term hold, I'd be very interested to know. If you want to stay up to date with all my latest content, please smash that subscribe button. Stay tuned for more analysis, news and updates on Nordstrom stock. I am the Simple Trader. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll simply see you next time.